Hey everyone, Tofu here. Welcome back to SDRA2. Things are bad. Things are real bad. So if you haven't seen the last couple episodes, make sure you do that and all that stuff. Okay, everybody good? We good? All right. So last time, we started to investigate the murder of Setsuka. It's fine. It's great. It's awesome. But before we keep going here, actually, I just want to say that I'm still on edge because it is Chapter 3, and we have only seen one body. Now, obviously, this fangame can do whatever it wants. It doesn't necessarily have to follow that trope. And with how weird this fangame has been with tropes and subversions and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if it does stray away from that. So, I don't know what to expect, but I'm still a little on edge that something else bad may happen still. But I don't know. Let's just keep going. We already talked to Shinji, though I guess we talked to him automatically, I think, after we came out of the mansion, so let's see if he has anything new to say. Yeah, this display is amazing. Okay, that's all he has to say. Alright, cool. Flower bed. What is up with that? It's the flower bed decorated next to the haunted house. I doubt there would be anything worth investigating out here. Something was just shining in the bushes. Is that clothespin? Is this a clothespin or a hair clip? The shiny thing was a pin of some sort, probably used to hold something. There were multiple of them on the ground, and were scattered as if something tried to hide them there. Why would there be pins in a flower bed? With this place being quite close to the crime scene, I doubt that this was some coincidence. I wonder if those are like hair clips. Like, would Hibiki have thrown those there after, with her hair being down right now or something? I don't know. I don't know what they were used for, but they could be evidence. Let's keep them in mind. Huh. I guess they also could maybe have been used to, pierce the blood packs to get them open quickly. I don't know. Oh, Yuruko's out here. Yuruko? Oh, Sora. Sorry, I wanted to help investigate the ghost house, but the smell... It's too much for me to handle. Anyone would be, but I had to. I had to make sure I've investigated everywhere. It was difficult for you, too? Absolutely. I'm a person, too. I think I saw Yuki over here. Yeah. What are you doing, bud? What's up? Yuki, what are you investigating? Oh, Sora, I'm just checking the attraction board records one by one. I heard it from Shinji. It would be easy to get alibis using the records. Huh, he couldn't participate in the investigation of the ghost house, too. This is nothing like Yuri and Kokoro's. What kind of person would do this? So I have to do everything I can. Sora, check the records if you have time. Okie dokie. I don't think I can do that here, though. Yeah, I can't. It's still just... the usual text. Is there anything else around here? We can go in the warehouse. I don't know if we really need to, though. I guess it wouldn't hurt. Can we not go in the mirror house? I guess not. I thought maybe we would because Iroha was there, so it seemed kind of important, but... I suppose not. I don't see anything else around here. I will go to the warehouse then. See if there's anything in there. I guess the parade was kind of important. Oh, look at that. There's something here. What's up with this doll? These were dolls used for the parade. Despite their stupid looks, their performance during the parade were fabulous. Come to think of it, the dolls in Block A and C had switched places during the parade. Taking that fact into account, I decided to investigate the dolls inside the warehouse. These dolls must be the same ones outside the storage room, right? Does that mean if you program the dolls outside the garage, they can also be made to move by themselves? Oh. I checked inside the dolls by opening the zipper on its back, but there was nothing inside. It's just an empty doll suit. What kind of mechanism would make this move on its own? I wonder if these can be used as evidence. Setsuka must have died around the time of the parade. That would mean that these dolls might be related to the case as well, so it wouldn't hurt to write them down. That means we're gonna need them at some point. Alright. Well, I'm glad I did that. Do I have to go to the monorail at all? Yeah, there's something here. The sign. It's a sign about the monorails. Oh, it's probably just going to be the information about this, just to add it as a truth bullet. Monorail stops for maintenance every other hour. The monorail will first start at 8 in the morning from Block B, and 5 minutes later, another one will take its departure in the opposite direction. The monorails aren't active during nighttime, so the last train will be at 20 to 21 o'clock. Nothing special to note. The description matches exactly with the one that Monocro gave on the first day we arrived here. It's unknown whether or not the culprit used the monorails, but the crime did happen in Satsuki Land. As long as that fact stands, we need to investigate every detail laid out in this whole place. Well, given how much they have talked about the monorails, I would be shocked if they were not involved in the case. So, if we go over the timetable once more, the train takes off from Block B, and 2 trains per each direction exist. The first train departs at 8 in the morning and operates for 1 hour before going into maintenance the next hour. There's about a 5-minute gap between each train for each station, and it takes around 15 minutes for the train to take a round trip. So once they take 4 round trips, the hour will be up and both trains will go into maintenance. In other words, the train operates at 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, basically every other hour. It's a bit over 20 o'clock right now, so the last train of today is operating as of right now. There wasn't anything special to note here, so I should just write down the timetable and get over with it. Okay, well, we got that. Can I take it now? Sure, I'll go to Block B. How much stuff is there, man? Like, was this plan carried out over the entire park? I don't see anything here. Nope, doesn't look like there is anything in Block B. Let's get out of here. I'll go over to C and see what we can find. Oh, they told us to check the swimming pool last time. Shinji did, at least, so I guess we'll do that. Check the swimming pool gate. The pool. According to Shinji, you couldn't enter during daytime due to pool sanitation. I guess since I'm already here, I could check the gate's records. Oh, that's a lot. 5 total IDs, so up to 5 people had used the pool today. Out of these 5 records, the last one must be when we were searching for Satsuka. So that would mean 2 people entered that morning and went out about an hour later. If nobody entered since then due to the pool being closed... Huh? Wait a minute, 12:54. Someone entered during this time. This clearly contradicts with Shinji's account, of course. Shinji didn't mention the exact time, but simply referred to the time as daylight. But I think it's safe to assume that 13:54 is in the range of daytime. CN9FU3. Whoever this is, they entered at 12:54 and left at 17:25. So the sanitation process must have ended before then. I guess I need to ask Shinji exactly when he went to the pool, but the mystery didn't end there. NU3OD2, who entered at 17:24. There are no records of this person leaving the pool. I thought that the person without the out records back at the ghost house must have been Satsuka. Then why is there also an ID without an out record here in the pool? Huh. This was 30 minutes before the parade had started. I should ask others if there was anyone who entered the pool during this time. Pool gate records. Okay. Can we go in? Uh-huh. Looks normal. Oh, there's something here. Antibiotic. What's this? I'd accidentally kicked something while investigating the area. You accidentally kicked that? It was in the corner. Okay. On closer look, it was a bottle of some sort. Let's see here. Penicillin? Are these antibiotics? Why did they end up in a place like this? They should be back at the infirmary. For them to be in such a place. And to top it off, it wasn't even an empty bottle, but an unopened new package. There wasn't even a needle to go with it, just a full bottle lying around here like it's nothing. There's no use thinking about it alone. I should write it down. I don't know what that's about. Uh-oh. No, that can't be it. Really? Oh my god. I got nothing. Ahem, is the investigation going smoothly? I assume that enough time was given for everything to be inspected. The night is almost here. Let us start the fun before it gets too late. I will now open the trial gates. So everyone gather around the trial entrance on the first floor of the Monocruise. I don't think there's need for me to mention this a third time, but participation is obligated. I will not allow being late or absent, so keep that in mind. How do we get warped back here, man? Time's already up. This is bad. I don't think I have the slightest idea about the case. But it's almost nighttime, as Monocro said, and if it gets too late, we might have to proceed to a trial where everyone is sleepy. Well, for me, I did sleep throughout the whole day, so I'm fine, but the announcement has been made, so there's no choice other than to head for the... What? Hibiki? Hibiki, you're still here? Get a hold of yourself, Hibiki. I know you're shocked, but you'll die if you don't make it through the trial. Where's Kanade when you need her? Did I just step on something, or... What? Oh, it's her hairpin. The thing I stepped on while I was approaching Hibiki was a hairpin. And it looked quite familiar. It had the same shape of a 1/8 musical note. Why is this... I mean, of course the owner is right in front of me, duh. Hibiki, please wake up. Your hairpin was right here on the ground. Oh no. Really? Why should I be the one doing this? This is how Kanade feels all the time. Hibiki, come on. Here, grab my hand. Aw. At least we got her out. She's here. Sora, why were you so late? Sorry, I was trying to bring Hibiki here. Hibiki? Sis! She's been standing still ever since she saw Satsuka's corpse. I think she had quite the shock. If I didn't bring her here, she might have stood there forever. I would imagine so. Satsuka was especially important to Mr. Big Sis. Mr. Big Sis? What? 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 What the fuck is Mr. Big Sis? What the fuck does that mean? What? Okay. Satsuka was especially very important to Mr. Big Sis emotionally, after all. Kanade, she's your family, right? How could you just leave her and make Sora take all the responsibility? I thought she went ahead without me. I didn't think she would just stand there all this time. More importantly, Kanade, please do something about this. If this goes on, she won't be able to participate in the trial at all. Sis? It's alright. Come on, sis. Here's a good girl. You know I can solve anything for you. I'm always on your side. Everything's going to be fine, so just forget everything. Clear your mind. Leave it all to me. Kanade. Huh? What? What's going on? Where are we? This is the class trial grounds. Why are we here? What's up with her? Seems like she was taken out of her trance by my consolation. But she seems to have lost some of her memory as a side effect. Sis, Satsuka is dead. We need to do a class trial. Suka is dead? What's that supposed to mean? Just now? Wait, what do you mean by that? Suka was... No. It's alright, sis. Don't cry. I'll take care of it. From that confidence, I'm guessing that you already know who the culprit is? Kanade?
I see that everyone is gathered. Let's get started then. Take the elevator in front of you to enter the trial grounds. I will be waiting for you down there. Foo. Alright. So here we go again. Damn it. I'm guessing that's supposed to be I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this already.
We can continue our talk at the trial. So the third trial will start soon. This case in particular felt like something was different this time. Maybe that was just me. But we did our best to investigate every detail. All that's left is for us to find out the Blackened together.
Alright, let's see how everyone's doing.
Will we survive this trial? It's scary, but we can't run away.
Teruya? I don't know anything. Damn it. Why can't I be like them?
Nikke, you got any idea?
We have to do this.
Hibiki?
Well, I'm scared.
You say the same thing?
Yep.
Yuruko... It's going to be fine. It will be fine. Deep breaths. Hey, bitch.
I don't want to die either, you know. I'll be doing my best in the class trial.
Setsuka.
I can't let there be any more victims.
I agree with that. Okay. Well, before we go, I just kind of want to suss some people out here. So, I think the twins definitely have something to do with the case. They seem like too obvious, but like I feel like they're definitely involved here somehow. And Kanade has been acting kind of weird, like weirder than usual in Deadly Life for her standards. So there's definitely kind of something up with her. I don't know. I don't think Shinji did it. I think there's no shot at Shinji right now. No shot at Tsuruka right now. Definitely not Mikado. He seemed... I mean, he's the mastermind, so I doubt he would do it himself. But, like, he particularly seemed surprised by how this was handled, too. Iroha, I hate to say it, but she has some suspicion on her for me, because she was by herself for all that time on Block A, which is where the murder happened, so... I don't know why she would do it. I mean, she was acting... She seemed particularly off-put by the videos that we saw. Like, that she was late for breakfast that one time. And, I mean, I was thinking about this too, because, like, Teruya said that the stuff from the infirmary went missing, so I was thinking maybe she was off getting that then. She was getting the stuff then, but I don't know why she would do it. Other than, I guess, she's a void, but, like, I don't know. It seems like this is not... It seems like this is the case where this is not a void kill. This is someone acting on their own. Which I think is true, because I think Setsuka was void. And with her dead, that's why Mikado had to do something with the motives. I don't think it's Yuki right now. And I don't think it's Nikkei either. He seems too surprised by this and too willing to cooperate with us right now, so... I don't think it's him either, so... I hate to... Oh, Shobai, by the way. I don't think it's him either. Because he was, like, actually willing to investigate. Which I guess is weird for him, too, but I don't know. It seems like he's more concerned about the case itself and his own survival, actually. So, yeah, Iroha and the twins, definitely the 2 or 3, I guess. The 3 suspects here. I don't know. Don't know how this is gonna go. But let's head into the elevator. Go to the class trial. Let's go then, everyone. Alright. Oh, it's getting smaller. I miss Setsuka. The elevator, as always, made heavy metal sounds as it slowly descended downwards. And like always, nobody says a word. As if it's an unspoken rule, we should remain silent for now. I have no idea what the other students are thinking about in this moment, or what the blackened amongst us is scheming right now. Well, here we are. Oh, it's blue.
So you've come! Now hurry, to your seats! Off with it!
Whoa, what's with the rush?
Do you have any idea what time it is now? It's already nighttime! It's bad for your health to sleep late, so as your teacher, I'm just trying to save some time.
Do you really think there's anyone here worried about their health right now? How can a sane person worry about their health in a life-or-death situation like this?
Move, hostess girl, and to your seat. We got no time to waste.
What? What's gotten into you, Olive? Yuriko, calm down. We all know we can just ignore that guy. Don't tire yourself trying to argue with him and focus on the trial.
Alright.
There's already 5 death portraits, so there's only 11 of us left?
And someone amongst those 11 will die in this spot. Well, granted that we get the killer right, that is.
Yeah, Mom, Dad. Sis, stop crying. We need to find the baddie who killed Setsuka.
Setsuka's death must have been painful, to tear a person's body like it's a toy.
I cannot forgive such an act. Both Emma and Hajime committed terrible acts as well. But this went too far. We're not dealing with a culprit. We're dealing with a monster. How could you do such a thing to a friend that we bonded with?
Bro. I agree. We could always depend on Setsuka. If I knew this was going to happen to her, I would have tried to get closer to her.
You crying? Says who?
It's okay to cry right now. Someone just died.
Everyone, we need everyone's help to find the killer this time. Whatever their objective may have been, they went too far. Let's avenge Setsuka's death.
Very well. Seems like you're all mentally prepared. So let's start the show, Dead or Alive, the third class trial.
Setsuka. The always caring, dependable Setsuka. We would have been doomed if it weren't for her support all this time. I don't know what we're going to do without you from now on, but for now, we will avenge you. We will find the devil who made you suffer so much. Their identity will be revealed here and now.
Oh my god, look at all the red on this one.
With everyone preparing themselves, we now stand on the path of life or death. The trial of life or death. The lies of life or death. The betrayals of life or death. The truth of life or death. The excuse of life or death. The trust of life or death. Life or death. The class trial.
I would love to save. Yes, please. Okay. Well, I haven't quite been recording for 30 minutes yet. So I guess, I don't know, I'll just go over the truth bullets and stuff. Let me do my skills first. I have 48. Oh wait, that's already, this stuff is already equipped, right? Okay. Hot-blooded, increases maximum influence by 3. Sure. Province, reduces input delay during rebuttal showdowns. Awesome. And I think that's, yeah, that's the only new ones we got. Okay, well, glad that's taken care of. Okay, let's go over our truth bullets here. I usually do this off-screen, but because we're pretty much at the end of the episode anyway, I might as well do this to get a bit of extra time. So I'm not going to start the trial until next episode. So if you want to just stop watching now, you can. It's fine. In that case, goodbye. See you later. But I'm just going to kind of go over the truth bullets and see if I can make sense of any of it, because I'm a little confused based on what we saw. I also feel like we didn't get a lot of truth bullets, but I don't know. Monochrome File 3, victim is Setsuka. Estimated time of death is unknown. The body was discovered in the ghost house. Neck, shoulders, thighs, and ankles were all dismembered into 10 pieces. Near the abdomen was damaged. The culprit likely used something sharp to amputate the limbs. Parts of the bones and legs have multiple bruises and fractures. We never found her torso, did we? So I wonder if my theory about it being burned was right, but I don't know. Missing abdomen, yeah, here it is. Tsuka's abdomen was cut off. The cut that was done with great precision so that the contents did not flow out. This part seems to have had to have have no hidden mixture where there is no sign of where the abdomen went. According to the monochrome file, Setsuka's body has fractures in several places. It says it was caused by something sharp. No matter what it was, it sure must have been brutal. I wonder why these are two different bullets. Because I mean, there's basically no new information here. I guess we'll just have to use them separately at some point. Teria's account. Teria, who checks the inventory of various items on the island, said that many blood transfusion and medical kits disappeared this morning. But the medical kit was returned after. Iroha's account. A little before 18 o'clock, Iroha headed to the Mirror House because of a meeting with Setsuka. She saw Hibiki entering the ghost house, but Iroha assumed it was to use the restroom. I don't remember her saying that part. Maybe I'm just dumb and forgetful, which is true either way. That's kind of funny though, because like, why would you use the restroom in the ghost house of all places? Like, well, I guess I don't remember if there was other bathrooms in Setsuki Land. I don't know. Ghost house fuse box. If you go deep into the ghost house, there is an altar, the site of the crime. A breaker is installed next to it. All the wires inside were cut up. From this, we can assume the lights were off at the time of the incident. There's a fireplace inside of the ghost house. The firewood inside was overheated. After the incident, it was turned off. Okay. That makes sense. Some unknown black plastic that was crumpled and thrown into the fireplace of the ghost house. The use of it is unknown. Okay. Folding screen. The decorated screen at the entrance of the ghost house was originally attached to the wall, but after the body was discovered, it changed so there was a slight gap between it and the wall, enough to carry a human inside. Space was also marked with heavy bloodstains. I don't know. I think either, like, if Hibiki really did go into the ghost house, she was probably hiding behind this. Or, what I also thought was maybe this is, like, where Setsuka was killed? Or where her body was cut up, at least. I don't know. Discarded pin near the flower bed at the gate of the ghost house, but it was most likely used to fix something, but what? I had said I thought these might have been Hibiki's hair clips, but I guess we know that's not true, because we saw her hair clips on the ground, unless she has more. But I don't know. Most likely used to fix something, but what? To fix. Huh. I mean, I guess they're kind of sharp. Obviously, they're not sharp enough to, like, cut Setsuka. Like, that's not what happened. But maybe they cut the wires with that, or like I said, maybe they opened the blood sacks with that. Perchance. Ghost House Gate records. The records from the Ghost House Gate. Oh, it's just that. Okay. I kind of wish they summed up what else was said, but I guess we can't. So what was that? I recorded this yesterday, so I kind of forget what all we established here. The last 4 are us going in to find the body. 2 people left. But there's an... No. I was going to say there's an out that doesn't match up, but that's not true. There's one that didn't go out, and we assume that is Setsuka, but we saw something in the pool that was like, maybe it's not? I don't know. Could be Hibiki as well if she was just in there the whole time. According to Shinji, by lunchtime today, the pool was disinfecting and could not be entered at this time. It says in the rules that entering while disinfection is occurring against the school rules. So that is what's weird to me, because like that was never mentioned to us, and I think Sora even like said like I don't remember that being a thing. And we could check the rules right now too. I don't believe that's there. Yeah, there's nothing about the pool there. So that makes me think that like someone put like a fake sign or something there to get people away from the pool. For some reason, I don't know. Records from the pool gate. Yeah. So this also had someone that never came out, right? There's the 2 people that went in the morning, but they went out. And then there's that one, the NU, that never came out. Oh, wow. I'm just looking at the times now. So 12:54, that person went in. And then 17:24, another person came in, never came out. 1 minute later after they came in, the other person leaves. So that person was waiting in there for them for 5 hours. About, right? So is that Setsuka? Someone was waiting there for her, killed her fucking instantly in a minute, and then they just left like nothing happened. And I guess 19, 10, and 15 is when Yuruko and Nikkei were investigating. And then a bottle of antibiotics. Don't know what that's about. Sachin doll, he's in the parade. They are stored in the warehouse of Block A. Now and before the parade occurred. Right. Timetable of the monorail. Every hour it stops for 1 hour for a safety check. The first train departs from B at 8. The reverse train does not run until 5 minutes later. The last train of the day runs between 20 to 21. So it will take 5 minutes between blocks or 15 minutes on foot, although all the blocks an hour. Right. Right. Okay. Alright, well, I'm still kind of confused about what all happened here. I think the murder itself happened at the pool, after looking at the time for that again. But I don't know how they managed to drag... I guess they must have used the monorail to carry Satsuka's body maybe to Block A. Somehow, like, how do you do all that without getting noticed? I don't know. It's weird. It's gonna be a weird case, I know that for sure. But I'll do my best. And, yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys in the next episode for the trial. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.